M&Ms. Okay, but
That's
anyway.
a weird combination.
But I love the tomatoes, and these are really yummy tomatoes because these have a sweetness to them that's really, really good. These are called the sweet and neat cherry tomatoes. You're also going to get the Mohawk orange sweet peppers, which are sweet, not heat, and the amethyst baby eggplants, which are the cutest little eggplants I ever did see. And we're going to cut one open and show you what it's all about. So we get all three of these veggies?
Yes, and you get 2 of each. What this collection is, first of all, the best, freshest tasting, sweetest tomatoes and peppers that you've ever had. There's the eggplants.
Yeah.
In a container garden. What that means is these were bred in the UK. In Europe, they don't have a lot of space. Most people don't have yards, so they want to grow their own vegetables.
Yeah.
These have been hybridized to produce an extreme amount of yield in a very small amount of space. I mean, gone are the days of having to cage your tomato trees.
Yeah.
And then you get pounds and pounds from those big plants that are falling all over. Your fruits usually are on the ground too. These are small. You can see they're dwarf, and you get just as many tomatoes as the big ones. So I'm gonna pick some of those off right now and eat some. But
your deck, your patio, you know, just if you've got a condo or an apartment and you just have a little balcony, you can be growing these. They do need sun.
They do need a little sun, but you can grow these in a windowsill indoors.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And I'll tell you what, look at them. They are so sweet, so juicy, and this has been on my mind ever since I had these a couple of weeks ago, and I'm thinking, okay, now I can grow these. And these peppers were so good. I sat and ate an entire pepper during the presentation.
Yeah.
But tell us about this eggplant, because I'd never seen them this small.
This eggplant is amazing. These are perfectly sized portioned. I mean, when we think of eggplants at the store, we think of something like this. Now, this might be useful for certain things, but I personally don't like the skin. It's thicker than any, it's like leather.
Yeah.
And the inside is usually very dry. These, on the other hand, they're perfectly sized proportion. If you want to grill them, you get grill marks all over. It's very easy. You can see there's very little seed, and they're not thick like the ones that you have in the big box, massive eggplants. But why I love this collection is in 30 days from the time of planting, when you get your plants home, your tomatoes and your peppers will be fruiting, and in 45, the eggplants and the tomatoes, and in 45 days, your peppers will be fruiting. And they fruit a good long time. I mean, we're talking high yield in a small space with great tasting vegetables.
Now, these are annuals, so you would have to like reorder next year. But here's what I want you to know. This is a while supplies last price. We don't have, you know, supplies infinite. So if you're going to get these, definitely do it today. I'm serious when I tell you these are so yummy. And the other thing that I just want to show you, and I know this is kind of probably weird, but I'm eating off this little orange pepper to show you that the seeds are only at the very top. So you can eat pretty much the whole pepper like I just did, and there's the seeds.
And there's no heat.
No heat, very sweet. And by the way, peppers have a lot of good vitamin C in them.
Oh, definitely.
But you're getting the tomatoes. Like, I always wonder, is it gonna be worth, you know, like, I don't want just like, you know, 10 little tomatoes. Am I gonna get a lot?
Yes, so like I was saying, these are bred in the UK, where in Europe people don't have a lot of space. They usually just have a patio or a deck to grow vegetables. So these are created to get the most yield in the smallest space. I mean, I'm telling you, these plants produce as much or more as their larger brothers and sisters, but in half the space. And you can see here, sweet and neat. This was bred solely for the purpose of creating the sweetest, tastiest, juiciest cherry tomatoes in a container, even indoors in a sunny window. And you will have more fruits than you could ever imagine. You can see here the Mohawk pepper. This fruits in 45 days from the time that you get them home, and they fruit for the whole season long. No heat here. One of the sweetest peppers I've ever had, and like you were showing.
Oh, they are so
seeds,
sweet.
There's only like a few seeds in them, and they're all at the very top of the stem. You're not wasting half your pepper with mouthfuls of seeds here. And then the eggplants. You put these on a grill, they are perfectly charred and tender on the inside without having to cut them open.
And you don't even have to skin them.
You don't have to skin them. The skin is so thin.
They are the
That's what I love about these, because
look at this.
A normal eggplant, you've got to cut that thing into thin strips to get it all edible. And these, they cook quickly on their own. They preserve all their flavors.
Look at how good that is. And it's another one thing that's very good for you. And of course, tomatoes too. Here's the key, is that all you have to do is pick up the phone and say, I want to get that while we have supplies, okay? Because when the supplies are gone, that's it. Look at how they cut those little things up and put them, half and half with a little cream cheese. Oh my gosh. And so the fact is, if you get this home, it's an annual, try it this year. See what you think, see how much comes, and read the instructions when you get it. But you really need like 3 different pots. You've got a pot for the cherry tomatoes, a pot for, a planter for the peppers, and a planter for the eggplants.
Yes, and the thing is, with these, I like to recommend you can put them you can put your tomatoes together in one pot, or you can put your eggplants, or you can mix and match. You can have them separately. But either
you're
way,
getting 2 of each.
You're getting 2 of each. That's 6 plants, and you can do so much with this. You can put these right next to your front door. You don't have to walk all the way out to the garden to get your cherry tomatoes for your salad at night. It's just a 2-second walk away. The convenience and the beauty and the taste. Non-GMO, grow 'em organic if you want. You know what's going into your food when you've grown it yourself.
I'm getting these. I didn't last 2 weeks ago when I had them, although I've been thinking about them. And I definitely want to do this. I want to grow my own cherry tomatoes and peppers and eggplant.
And they're so easy and fun.
Good. It's on 2 easy payments. It goes away at the end of the day. Tomatoes in only 30 days with that. And the value is normally $38. We've got it less than $30. We have another update for you real quickly that about one of the other, the dinner plate dahlias. We started the season with 15,000.